Sir.
No, I'm so late. I'm very late. Nope. Here. I'm so sorry. I'm
Kind of
late.
cute scene. I think someone mentioned that this scene, or in this like version, very supposed to be like have ADHD. I'm not sure if that's actually correct, but it certainly does seem like he has.
They're like nickel penny. Like, geez, Louise, let this woman on the bus. She's 107 years old. These are some of her last few moments of life.
Just rambling. It's just so funny and cute. But yeah, I think someone said he's supposed to have like ADHD, or his behaviors is similar to someone who does. Which I do kind of think is cool for, having a superhero. I mean, seriously, you drop that shit on your car floor, I'd just call it a loss, because I would never eat anything that's on especially like a burger that fell on my car floor.
Central City College. I'm a criminal justice major.
You said you had experience walking dogs.
I always love it when it's the lightning. And I love how the dog barks and it gets even slower because and only Zack can make a sesame seed falling off a bun look cinematic. I love the small attention detail, like the fact that when he uses his speed, his shoes disintegrate, and then when he's going through the glass, and he just uses like his finger, so there's one point, and then he uses it to break the glass. And as he's running, his movements is like destroying the ground as he runs. I just think this is kind of funny because it kind of shows how he gets easily distracted, and it also kind of shows how he goes so fast that he isn't really urgent. He isn't really that it's not that urgent that he wouldn't do other things while he's doing it, like grab a hot dog. And I absolutely love how he's being so gentle with her because he's moving so fast. You see how he can destroy things so easily, so he has to be very careful when helping her so as not to hurt her. And you see him kind of cushioning her head as well.
Oh gosh, I hope everyone's okay.
I love how he's always thinking ahead to the point that, hey, he's also going to try to solve his getting a job by grabbing a hot dog to make him attracted to dogs.
Right?
I heard the actors for the Parademon and the Atlanteans talk about how this scene was cut because it was too violent. And to be frank, that's kind of ridiculous. This scene isn't very violent. It's just stupid that they cut it.
He said he'll fight with us?
More or less.
More or more less?
Do you like to cut this line?
He said no.
He said no.
Atlanteans can be tricky.
Yeah, I wonder if that reference, I'm wondering if it's gonna set up a possible flashpoint, Atlanteans and the Amazons going to war. That'd be cool. I would love to see what would cause the Amazon and Atlanteans to go to war.
Your son may be captain of the football team, certified genius, Mrs. Stone.
Dr. Stone.
I do like how they're establishing that he's a genius so that when he gets changed by the mother box, it isn't just oh, he was just a regular guy who suddenly has these abilities. No, he was a pretty fucking smart guy. It just I guess the mother box allows him to fully use his abilities. So he's already a pretty athletic guy before he became cyborg, so obviously losing pretty much your entire body has to be so difficult to cope with. See, it's like little things. You don't even have to be told, and you know that his father's not there because he's working too much, and it's devastating to Cyborg.
I can't wait to see what you can be tomorrow.
You notice how he reaches out, trying to stop it.
If you were there, Mom would still be alive.
Yeah, I'm sure he blames his father, because if not for his father not being there, they wouldn't have gotten to the, discussion that distracted his mother from driving. I do love that with his body, he got jets on different parts of the body, so as to really manipulate his movement and his ability to fly, instead of just being 2 jets in the back of his, on his back that propels him forward. No, they're like little ones all over the body that's able to adjust and manipulate to adjust for movement so that he can fly. It's just so cool. I do love he has a face shield. Of course he has one. He has to protect his face, especially during battle, because it's still organic.
It will be not doing, not seeing.
Nice. He can do anything, so he has to decide what he shouldn't do. Much like with Superman, he has these incredible abilities, but he has to decide what to do with them and what not to do. It just goes to show, this scene goes to show just how incredible, powerful he is. He's able to watch people from all different angles because of all these cameras that are recording them. The fact that he wants to help this woman isn't really new, because we see before where he helps his friend by hacking into the system to change her grades. So he's already using technology to help people.
And I want you to stop coming to see me.
Yeah, I'm sure he wants him to just stop living in the past. He doesn't want him to be burned for the rest of his life by what happened to him and his mother.
Me. Somebody, I don't know, hippie, long hair.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious that the reason why Whedon kept most of Barry's scenes was just for more comic relief. It doesn't matter that this is more his personality. He has an awkward personality, and he sometimes just babbles. But then they completely ignore the more personal aspect, some of the internal struggles he's has, and of course, more importantly, his powers. He takes out the fucking 2 scenes that really show how powerful he is. It really just shows what fucking Dick Whedon is.
Oh, Miss Prince, let me do that.
No, that's okay. I can do it myself. Would you like to have some?
No, thank you.
I love how Alfred's so personally insulted by Wonder Woman not making Teen properly.
That's probably enough tea.
She's trying to be she's just trying to be helpful.
Sure you don't want to have
You can tell she's kind of laughing.
Leave it to Mash.
I will. Definitely will.
She's just laughing. It's such a cute scene. never thought I'd need a scene between Alfred and Diana.
A gauntlet that captures and dissipates energy.
It's Master Wayne's idea.
Maybe you should work on a lasso too. In black, of course.
Wonder Woman. She knows what Batman's up to. See, this is what I fucking love. We get Zack does bubbles so they can speak because, you know, it allows them to speak English, you know, actually use their voices. But we see, I'm pretty sure that's what it was. When they're speaking in the water, they use chirps. You know, it feels very much like sea creatures, the way sea creatures speak. So that's why they create the bubbles. I just think that's such a fucking cool element. The fact that they like just when they're not in the air, they're speaking with chirps. And people complain about comment how, well, the Amazons put up a better fight than Atlanteans. Well, we know why now, because Orm would not send them reinforcements to protect the mother box. So there are very little people protecting it. Once again, showing how divided this world is. Orm was more concerned about, you know, fighting the surface world. Okay, that's the end of the third part. I think my favorite is like the Cyborg backstory. It really is fascinating to see Zack's and the writer's take on Cyborg. It's just fascinating, to be honest. And so to really see just how powerful he actually is, you don't really think much of it. But then you also kind of get him struggling with his human side and deciding what he should do with his powers. So yeah, that was part 3. So let's just get on into part 4.